What is the IBDP program? Well, it consists of 2 years, during which we focus on 3 or 4 higher level subjects and 3 standard level subjects, and additionally the DP core components that consist of theory of knowledge, the extended essay, and creativity, activity, and service, or otherwise known as CAS. I have found that TOK, or theory of knowledge, has allowed me to experience and learn about quite complex topics, ones that I have not heard being discussed in other schools.
Today our school is organizing IBDP Day, during which we can get to know the structures of different courses and we can get familiar with the academic research of DP students.
How have you found that your internal assessment has helped you understand your subject better?
So to begin with, I decided to choose a topic that considers how potassium concentration may influence the growth of Rufus sativus leaf. So the first thing that actually made me understand the true sense of IB biology is that I was able to find out some environmental consequences and implications of my Direli experiment, and I decided to use organic fertilizers in order to grow Rufus sativus, and additionally I was able to manage and to show how people can actually use the part of the Rufus sativus that is not commonly eaten, which is the leaf part. And thanks to that I was able to find out that generally the higher the potassium level, the bigger the growth of the leaf.
My internal assessment focused on verifying how different colors of light affected the growth of Raphanus sativus plants, so common radish plants. And it was a very interesting topic, and it connected a lot with what we covered on our lessons, mainly the spectrum of absorption of light in photosynthesis, because I could see that green is actually the color least absorbed by the plants, and that red and blue light was the most absorbed. And so the growth of plants cultivated under these colors was the highest. And that's something that helped me apply my theoretical knowledge into practice and see how this really works in real life.
What is the subject of your extended essay and what did you find the most interesting about it?
So the main topic of my extended essay is the relationship between the essays, so-called manifestos of 2 authors, Filippo Tommaso Marinetti and Tadeusz Piper, how their manifestos influenced their poetry. In a sense, there is this kind of parallel relationship between their texts. So in their history, in the history of creating the art, they first started with by creating their manifestos. So it's a set of ideas, so to speak. So, for example, Filippo Tommaso Marinetti wanted to get rid of interpunction as he found it not useful anymore in our language, unlike Tadeusz Piper, who wrote a set of ideals that maybe not as directly, but indeed can be linked to his poetry later on. This text is it was a sort of challenging one because I had to incorporate two huge things. One was to analyze these manifestos and show the relationship between manifestos and the poetry, and then to compare the poetry and the impact of the manifesto between the two. So it's a quite content-dense piece of work.
I have written an extended essay on biology, and the topic of my extended essay was the effect of different concentrations of salicylic acid on germination and growth of soybean, but apart from that, the soybeans were also exposed to salinity stress. And I think that is the most important and interesting thing about it, because as you can see here, in the control group, so a group that where seeds were only exposed to salinity stress, the germination rate, so the amount of seeds that has actually germinated, is 0. What implies that salinity stress is a very important factor and should not be overlooked when we study plant growth and germination, as you can see, it inhibited the growth and germination of soybeans. But what was also interesting is the fact that salicylic acid, which is a phytohormone, so a plant hormone, greatly influenced germination as well as mean fresh mass and mean dry mass of seeds, of soybean seeds, what shows how important it is and how plants would be unable to live without those crucial phytohormones.
So, for who is the IB Diploma Programme for? Personally, I value this program as it allows me to study in English. I hold this language very near my heart, and being able to study in it every day has allowed me to discover a quite ambitious side of me that strives to engulf myself in it for the rest of my life.
I find the DP program quite demanding, but this is exactly what I value it for, because it prepares me for my future university life and my academic performance.